Dan Walker, 45, joined in with the public curiosity over Prince Harry's memoir, which publishers yesterday revealed would be titled Spare. The much-anticipated book will tell his story in his own words, and explain in full why he chose to abandon life in the UK and public duties within the royal family to move with Meghan Markle to the USA. Yet some feel uncomfortable about reading the memoir due to its timing, as the date of release, on January 10, will be less than 4 months after his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, died. BBC Breakfast-Channel 5 News star Dan Walker is among those questioning the timing of the book, and wondering whether or not it would be appropriate to read it. Intrigued by what you feel about this, he confided to his 777,400 Twitter followers. Will it help? Do you want to read it? Is it the right thing to do? He quizzed. Then he added, timing? I currently can't make my mind up. Many others also seem to be questioning how they should feel regarding Harry's new book, and a flood of Twitter users have come forward to have their say too. At John Tukailovsky quizzed Dan, if somebody published a book about your own family and all the internal politics, arguments, controversies, what would you think about that family member? I think he will come to regret it deeply. Yet at Hans Toffee argued, he's a human being too and has the right to be heard. At Riot Gifts suggested he might buy the book, as it gave the inside story directly from the prince himself, commenting, if I were going to read any book on the royals, it would be written by a royal. So I'm more tempted to read this. At Nurse Maiden was more consumed by the name, exclaiming, I think the book title has for me put me off buying and reading. I don't recognize this version of Harry from the one I remember. Meanwhile, at Matthew Myers probed, interested to find out what has been told behind closed doors to think has a spare? Not everyone was supportive of Harry, with at Magic Rhodes exclaiming, I won't be reading about the complaints of a 40-year-old man who has been brought up in the lap of luxury on other people's money. Don't complain. Don't explain. Sick, at one woman on the dog seemed puzzled, chiming in, for a man that wanted privacy he does the strangest things. At Bennett 47 added, I'm tired of it all. He is showing all the signs of a spoiled child who won't stop crying, so he keeps throwing his toys out of the pram. I'm very sorry for the people he is seeking to destroy as well. Yet at Becomry 58 concluded, impossible to judge until live read it. Hoping the hype is wrong and he doesn't burn all his bridges with his family. Buckingham Palace has declined to comment on the book announcement altogether, perhaps adhering to the Queen's old adage of never complain, never explain. Yet as they maintain a silence, Harry seems keen to give the public his full version of events. Some of the proceeds of the book have already been allocated to charity, with £1.3 million to be paid to Senta Bail, an organisation that helps children in Africa to come to terms with a positive HIV status, and a further £300,000 being donated to WellChild, a British charity for seriously ill kids. Meanwhile, publisher Random House has teased ahead of the release, as Diana, Princess of Wales, was laid to rest, billions wondered what the princess must be thinking and feeling, and how their lives would play out. For Harry, this is his story at last.